Hi guys, welcome back to this model of the Scorpion. So I thought in this video what I'll do is I'll show you how I go about animating this. I've already uploaded a video on animating this Scorpion earlier, but what I noticed is based on this markers that are placed here, the final position of the Scorpion at 42 should be exactly what it is at number 1. Position 1 from 1. So what I thought I'll do is I'll just reanimate this in a simpler way that will make it easier for you to understand how the animation is supposed to be done, especially for a human character. But this is a scorpion, so we have 6 legs. Normal scorpions are 8 legs, but mine has 6 legs. Makes it a bit easier to animate. So what I'll do now basically is just show you a couple of minutes how I go about doing this. In the last animation I did, I was moving the scorpion back and forth using the root bone underneath here. But in this particular video, I won't be doing that. I'll just be moving the legs. So as I discussed in the last video, there are 2 bands. That's 1 to 6, and then there's a longer one, and then there's a shorter one, long one, and a shorter one. So the plan is to have the scorpion remain static from here to here. From here to here, it moves 3 of the legs. From here to here, it's remains static. Here to here, it moves the other 3 legs, and then here to here, it remains static. So it's supposed to combine what's here. But what I'll eventually need to do is that 36 needs to rhyme with 1, because this band here essentially should be the same band there. So what I'll do first is to come here and press A. Before I go along, so what I'll do first is to select all bones, press A. So that's the screenshot key there, and I'll press I to add keyframes for all the bones. What I'll do first is come down here and change this to all the bones. What I'll simply do is copy these keyframes, copy them, and go place them here. Ideally, it should be here, because whatever state the scorpion is at this stage should be the same state here. It should be the same at 42, so I'll just paste that there as well. But eventually, I think I'll be removing this 42 and stopping at 36. So I'll come here. Essentially, this copy should remain the same in the first band. So I'll do the control, press and the I there. Now, what happens next is that I need to select 3 legs that will be moving first. So I'm going to go with this, that, and this one here. So what I'll do is that there are already keyframes for them there. So I'll select this one. I'll press GY -1, puts in the front. But then the mistake I made is that I'm supposed to move this upwards to this point. So it's supposed to move the foot from this point to this point across the plane. So I'm going to press GY -1 here, and then press I to keep it in that position. So I'm supposed to copy this. So I'm going to delete this, X delete, and then copy this, copy, Control V, Control C, and Control V. I'm going to paste it there. So I'll select all these keyframes, I'll delete the keyframes. I'll select this as well, delete the keyframes. And what I'll do is just move the head here. The next thing I'll do is to go to this other leg here. I'll come back here to this point, and then move it to 18, and press G, Y -2 this time, because it moves it further along than the other leg. I'll press I to keep it there, and then I'll go to this foot here. I'll come back here as well. I'll press GY -1, and I press I, and it keeps in that position. Now, and then move the cursor to this point. I expect the foot to remain in those positions even at this point. So I'll press I, keep that in that position. Select this one as well, delete all these keyframes, and then press I to keep it in that position. For this bone as well, make sure it's already in that position. The other thing I want to do is these target bones need to move forward with the foot as well. If you see GUI, you can see it positions the angle of the foot. So I'm going to press GUI -0.5 just to move it forward. But then I need to make sure I've selected this point first. So it's currently here at the stage. So at this point, it should be at GY -0.5. I'll press I and keep in that position. So if you look at it now, you can see it moves with the leg, right? Now for the other bone here, this one as well, I'm going to press, I'm going to put it here first. I'm going to press GY minus 0.5. And what you notice is that, so when I press I, it keeps it, adds a keyframe. So if I scroll down, you can see it moves with the leg as well. Now, this one does not move with the leg, so you can see what the impact is without it actually supporting leg. But I need that ankle to be pointed, that corner of the leg to be pointed upward. So I'll come down here, I'll select that bone, that target bone there. I'll press GY minus 0.5, press I to apply keyframe, and then you see that it moves with the leg. So if you look at it from the top now and play the animation, I'm going to put to end at 42. So those bones get to sort of pull the leg backwards. But what I need to do is to make sure that they don't have the same bones. So they're pulling the legs backwards because they are still tied to this last keyframe. So I'll select that and select all the keyframes and X delete. So now when I play this, I see the legs just move and stop. But now at the point where the legs remain in position, they're all moving. The other 3 legs need to be moving. So I'll come here and put the head here and then select this bone and press I to keep it in that position. Select this as well, I. Now, so this shouldn't have an I, should be this. This needs to have a keyframe, and this as well needs to have a keyframe. So when I move this here, those bones should actually move forward with the scorpion. So what I do now is to select this bone and press GY minus 1. It's in its own position. So what you'll notice is that when I go to the bottom part, or when you look at it from the top, I press play, you see that the 3 legs, the left, center, and the 2 front and back move first, and the other ones move. This will not make any sense until you move the entire scorpion. So what I'm going to do next is to basically select this bone here, go to the start of the animation, press I, and then I'll probably need to delete or just put it here. Let's see how far it is here. So if we put it here, so these other bones are returning to their positions. Well, I'll need to make sure they don't return to their positions. So I'll select this bone, I'll see, and I'll delete this keyframes, and then copy this and paste them here, and do the same to these other bones. So it's supposed to move there. So this is what I need to delete from there. Yep. So I think I've made a mistake with this. It's supposed to actually move forward. So what I'll do is I'll look at this. I'll just delete this and then come here and press GY minus 1 and press I, save it, and then copy that and paste it at 42. So in that way, the bone moves and doesn't move back from its location. Now I'm going to go to the last one here and probably delete this set of keyframes. Now when it moves into this point, it remains there up to 42. So I'll just copy this and paste. And now when I look at it from the top, I press play. You can see 3 of the legs move first and the other 3 move. And so if I go to the side, I stop this and I select the root bone, and at this point, this is where it is. If I move forward a bit, say GY minus 1, I will press I. We just need to see a semblance of the fact that the scorpion is moving. If I press play, now you can see it gives the impression that the scorpion is moving, right? And what you notice is that these legs remain in their exact position. And that way I can sort of repeat this process and give the scorpion a sort of animation.